Wait, let me get a coffee. Oh, that's better. Good morning and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a full day of eating video just to show you what I eat generally on a normal day. Today I'm working 8 till 4 at work, so I thought it would be a bit more of like a normal day, so it might be a bit more relevant. I'll also show like how I fuel my training and how I make sure I eat enough while I'm at work. So for breakfast I've got what I pretty much always have, which is oats. Take it up with boiling water and then put in some frozen fruit and then stir in some protein powder. So I like my porridge quite wet, so I put in boiling water, probably more than most people would. Give it a stir and just let it sit and like let the oat flakes absorb the water for a bit. And some dark chocolate protein powder. And there you have it, delicious chocolatey slop. So that is breakfast done. Throughout the video I'll pop up the macros and calories and stuff, so if you're interested you can keep a tab on how much I'm eating and I will pop them right up there for you guys. So I wanted to do a bit of a disclaimer with this video really, because I was kind of toying with the idea of whether to put the calories and macros and everything for each meal I do, because I know in cycling there's a lot of pressure to be light, but in the end I decided I did want to put all the calories and macros and stuff there, just because I want to show you how much you need to eat to train effectively and just live life normally. My overall thoughts on food now, because there was a point where I did used to like get a bit obsessive over calories and how much I ate and things, but now I've kind of decided like it's better to eat too much than not enough. Because at the end of the day, if you're calorie an extra kilo, it's probably not going to make a huge amount of difference, but you'll be fueled and ready to train and all your training sessions will go really well. If you don't eat enough, then you're not going to get the training in that you need, because you're not going to train well and you're going to get ill. So I'd rather err on the side of eating too much than not eating enough. So I hope it's kind of like informative, and by like no means is this a guide of this is what you should eat. Anyway, that's enough of my rambling. Let's get into lunchtime. So I've actually branched out with my lunch choice. If you've watched my other video where I talk about what I always eat at work, I always have turkey chili with couscous, but I've branched out and as you can see I've got pasta with tuna, and then what I do is instead of using like mayo I use natural yoghurt and a bit of garlic granules. It just makes it taste well nice, and then a bit of kale, a bit of sweet corn just for a bit of micronutrients, and yeah, that's my lunch. Nothing super exciting but tasty and filling, and it does the job. So I just got home from work, just got on the turbo. This week's a rest week, so it's just kind of like easy endurance kind of stuff. Even though the weather's quite nice today, look at that. Oh, it's a bit grey now. So I've got 2 hours endurance riding. Let me show you what snacks I've got. Banana. I've got 2 slices of tea loaf that my mum's dropped off the other day. Tea loaf is a fab thing for riding because it's basically all carbs. It's just flour, sugar and dried fruit that has been soaked in tea. So what more can you want? I'll stick the calories and the macros for this snack up here. The main reason that I'm doing this ride on the turbo is quite depressing actually. I'm doing my portfolio at the same time. Portfolio is basically like something that we have to do as doctors to prove that we're like developing and continually learning. Fun. Bit of video inception, doing a bit of editing. Doesn't half add an extra layer of challenge to the workout. Practicing mental strain under physical strain. Good for racing, I guess. Comment below what your favourite ride food is. I'm always on the hunt for new ride food ideas. So for dinner I've got something from the freezer of dreams. This I think is a Moroccan beef chickpea chili kind of thing. People always ask me how I do 2-hour turbo sessions, but it is mainly because I do other things while I'm turboing. So like I'll watch TV, like catch up on series that I haven't had time to watch, or do like practical things like do my portfolio. I'll just leave this to defrost while I go have a shower. This is on a slightly irrelevant side note, but look at what I've made. Look how cool this is. So it's Werther's gin. I've made it for my dad's birthday. Basically, you just pour gin and then put in a whole packet of Werther's and it just dissolves. And like, it smells insane. I haven't tried any, but if it tastes as good as it smells, it will be really good. So this is bubbling away nicely. There's 75 grams of couscous with a bit of veg stock. It just says 350 because of the water. And a little bit of lemon juice, a bit of panache. And then my two favourite vegetables, broccoli and some red cabbage. Always have a cheeky gherkin while I'm cooking. Just going to chop a bit of mint to put in the couscous. I always freeze like fresh herbs like this because you like never use a whole packet. I mean, well, I live on my own especially, so I'm definitely not going to use a whole packet of mint. I guess unless I'm making mojitos, then I probably would. But it also makes it like so much easier to chop. Look, like it just time saving. The efficiency is beautiful. I always start off with half a plate of veg. We got the regular, then we got the couscous with, and last but not least, the beef and chickpea and aubergine tagine. So I will stick the macros, calories, whatever, up there for you guys. Last but not least for pudding, I've got some grapes, some passion fruit protein yogurt, and a few little chocolate chips. And to finish it all off, nice decaf coffee in my favourite mug. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you found it informative. I'm going to put the total calories and macros up there for you guys. And I was actually quite surprised, like, I thought it would be a bit more than that. And like the level of fat was quite low. So maybe it's something I need to look into getting some more healthy fats into my diet. But I think you can see like the quantity of food I eat is quite a lot. So as long as you're looking at eating high quality foods, lots of fruit, lots of vegetables, you're gonna fuel your training well and be healthy. Also, I'm pretty sure I ate an apple that I didn't add in there. So, you know, take things with a pinch of salt. So I've got an exciting video coming out next week looking at the new team kit for 2022. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and you can see it next week. See you next time.